Welcome to Kenya Literature Bureau. Kenya Literature Bureau is a state corporation, which is a commercial entity, which has been in existence since 1980, and it was formed through an act of parliament, Cap 209 Laws of Kenya, which was further revised in 2012. We are in the business of publishing books for all categories of learners, and they are found in every corner of the Republic of Kenya. Our products have over the years helped generation to move through the journey of education, and we continue doing the same to date. We have books for all categories of learners, including the general public. Our books specifically are for course books, which are used as instructional materials in schools, and these ones serve all segments again. One of the key books in Kenya Literature Bureau is primary science, which is used in every school in the Republic of Kenya. However, we also have others for primary schools, which are used in the schools, and they are available and they are approved by KICD. We also have course books for secondary school for all subjects, like secondary chemistry, like secondary physics, among others. Of late, the government of Kenya has introduced a competency-based curriculum, and the KLB has moved with speed to implement the concept of CBC by providing instructional materials. These instructional materials are also available and they are approved. Currently, we are implementing grade 5. As soon as schools open, we will roll out that program together with the Ministry of Education. Our CBC books go by the name Visionary series. So anytime you want to look for these books, simply remember Visionary KLB, and you will be able to get those books. Apart from the course books, we also have the other segments which are important in the education journey, including revision books. One of the best and the well-known series for revision is TOMAC KCP and TOMAC KCSE. These books have been approved by Kenya Institute of Curriculum Education. They have served people for many years. They have been revised every time the syllabus is revised to comply with the needs of the learners and the curriculum. We have both TOMAC for primary and secondary. Of late, we have developed revision books specifically for certain classes, class-based revision books. In this case, we have Sterling series. Sterling series start from class 7, class 8, then from 1, 2, up to form 3, because we believe TOMAC can continue serving the Form 4 students and mainly Form 4 students. Soon we are releasing Encyclopedia. KLB Encyclopedia is on the way. Very soon they will be available. We also have books for homework for CBC, going by the name Home Fund. These books are available again. They are approved by Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, and they are very good. Parents have given them a thumb up, confirming that these books really have helped their children grasp the concept of CBC. We, as Kenya Literature Bureau, I started by telling you that Kenya Literature Bureau is a state corporation, and therefore, being a state corporation, we have been partnering with other institutions which are likely to benefit the implementation of the curriculum. We have, for example, partnered with the Kenya National Examination Council, which is also a government agency just like KLB. It's actually one of the key pillars in the education management in Kenya, together with the KICD, together with the Kenya Literature Bureau. We have 4-figure mathematics table. This one is developed by Kenya National Examination Council, but they have given Kenya Literature Bureau express authority to be the distributor and the printer of the book. We have also partnered with other key entities within the Ministry of Education. There is a body called Kenya University and College Central Placement Service. This is the body that gives or allocates space to public universities. They have developed a very unique book called the Essential Career Guide. This Essential Career Guide is intended to show learners as they exit from the secondary school what careers are available from certificate, diploma, and degree courses. This book, again, being developed by the Kenya University at the College Central Placement Service, KLB is mandated to take over the book, distribute, and make the information available to learners countrywide. So that is the partnership I'm talking about with the key government agencies that are dealing with the management of education in Kenya. Again, having talked about the four-figure mathematics table, aware that mathematics is a bit of a challenge to many learners, we have developed another book to augment the teaching of mathematics in Kenya, the only book of its kind, Dictionary of Mathematics for Secondary School. I repeat, Dictionary of Mathematics for Secondary Schools, published by Kenya Literature Bureau. This book is purely done by Kenya Literature Bureau, but supposed to support the other learning and teaching materials for mathematics, because we want to partner, or rather to assist the government improve the performance of mathematics in Kenya. Having said this, let me also say in conclusion that Kenya Literature Bureau has also other general books, including readers, which are divided according to the level, and they are clearly labeled so that you are able to know this is a class 3 student or grade 3 student, and this student would wish to read a book or should read a book of this nature. The books are well priced. Most of them average about, between 100 and 150 Kenya shillings. And the theme is well thought out, because we are an ethical body and we cannot allow readers whose content is questionable. We have other general readers for purpose of improving language teaching. We have flying colors in English composition. And this one, if you want to benefit fully, you need to also buy the other partner book called Dira ya Uandishi Maisha. They are used by standard 4 children to class 8 students. We have also one for secondary school, which again is suitable for Form 1 to Form 4. Flying colors in English composition. We have this one for secondary, and we also have one for primary school. These books are supposed to help improving language teaching, especially English. Recently, we also developed books for enabling learners to improve on their Kiswahili, mastery of Kiswahili. We have 3 sets of kamusi. One of them is called Nasaha ya Kamusi ya Methali na Kimaudhui. And this kamusi series, the 3 of them are priced on average of 500 to 600 shillings, because we also appreciate the hard times Kenyans are living. And therefore, you are encouraged to look for this kamusi from the local outlet. When Kenya was trying to stabilize Somalia a few years ago, we were honored by the Kenya Defense Force to edit their book called Operation Leader Nchi, Kenya's military experience in Somalia. This is a first-hand experience story of the military, the generals who are fighting to stabilize, to bring stability, peace and stability in Somalia. In case you are a lover of history, if you want to understand the genesis of the conflict in Somalia, the role of Kenya and the other partners in East Africa, this is a book you need to look for. It is called Operation Leader Nchi, but the book ideally is owned by the Kenya Defense Force, but we manage the same for the Kenya Defense Force. And therefore, you can see clearly that KLB is in the midst of these institutions of government. I've made reference to Kenya Defense Force. I've mentioned the dictionary, the career guide by Cooks. I've mentioned the Kenya National Examination four-figure table, among others. Finally, the rest, we have been developing autobiographies. Autobiographies for prominent Kenyans, for you to understand that in Kenya, for you to understand the personality, to demystify the information we hear about certain people, and particularly people who have left a mark in their career. One of such book is one which is called It Is Possible, An African Woman Speaks, and another one called Miss Uhuru 1963. It's actually a story of Elizabeth Mobi Madoka. This is a lady who was a personal secretary of Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. And therefore, once you read about the life of this lady, you cannot run away from her experience as she saw the current president of the Republic of Kenya grow from childhood to adult. There are quite some significant information which you may need to read as a Kenyan to understand the journey immediately after independence, the players in the political space, and so forth. This one by Phoebe Asinyo, I don't need to mention so much about Phoebe Asinyo because she's a household name from political front and the empowerment of women in Kenya. It's a book that we published as Kenya Literature Bureau for her in 2018. So the information is quite fresh and you need this. Finally, KLB has been publishing books for post-secondary, for technical colleges like Innovator, for those who are pursuing tertiary courses. We have books for people who are doing other courses in the university, like Elements of Mathematics Economy, which was authored by Professor S.M. Bukras. He's an authority in economics in Kenya, and this book has also assisted learners in the universities over the years. All the books we have mentioned are available in the local bookshops. If you go to any major town, including in other smaller towns, you should be able to access these books from the bookstores spread across the country. You should be able to also get these books from the e-platform, like Amazon. If you go to Amazon, you'll be able to access Kenya Literature Bureau books in soft fashion and they acquire a copy. We are also very soon developing e-commerce platform for Kenya Literature, launch the same so that we move with the current technology. We expand our space in the digital world, and that is what KLB is doing currently. Thank you very much. As you visit our booth, please acquaint yourself with the books that we have made